Oh my. Oh my goodness. Hello there. It's another day. So, might as well keep playing Neverwinter Nights, right? For now. So, I mean, at some point, I'll be like, alright, that's enough of Neverwinter Nights. But that day is not today. Today is more Neverwinter Nights. And last time, we talked to a dragon, and he was of the opinion that we should deal with a witch problem for him, and that may make him consider letting our potential kobold friend Deacon go free. And so this witch is apparently in High Forest, which is we have to go through this map and into another map. Bear, don't worry about it, Bear. And I'm eager to acquire Deacon because I think he's a merchant. So whether or not I want him on my journeys with me, or I leave him back at Companion Home Base, I believe he will serve as my convenient merchant, and boy do I need a convenient merchant. Alright, so we gotta get all the way down across the map. to the highest of forests. Pass all these friendly oxen. Down all these wheelchair accessible mountaintops. Real croaky today though. I don't know what that is. What's the deal with that? Maybe I need some allergy medicine. But we've no time for allergy medicine. We have to hunt witches. You know, we have to hunt witches. We got a dwarf rogue who's alright, I guess. I'm not like super fond of her. I think actually either I'm either gonna use Deacon or I'm gonna use the Paladin. I want a real beefy meat shield, and but the Paladin seems to be my only choice for that. All right, to the High Forest. Oh, the dragon Timofarar gave us a powder that should help us deal with the witch. I don't know where the powder is. It's in amongst this bric-a-brac somewhere. That's alchemist fire. That's not the thing. We got some fancy leather. Yep, this is probably it, right? Yeah, flask of powder. All right. We should probably keep that handy. I don't know when we need to use it, but deep red powder, enough for one use. More than likely, it smells strongly of smoke and copper. Okay, so she doesn't care for the forest. That's fine. I didn't really ask to know your opinions on forests. Hello, dear. How are you? How many times have I said to you, dear, when I come home to the forest, food on the table, just to find you walking around doing nothing. Doing nothing at all. More tracks. So this witch is supposedly the leader of Gnolls. A large group of humanoids came from the foothills and headed north not long ago. Okay. We're an expert tracker, apparently. There's more tracks that way. Oh, we got an ogre. tracks head that way. So I'm more keen to check out where the tracks don't go first. You know? Oh, we got a cave here. Oh, there's more tracks, though. They say the same thing the other one says. Oh, we got bandits, huh? Well, okay. We played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be a thunderstone. When striking a hard surface, a thunderstone creates a deafening bang. Any target who fails a fortitude save will be deaf for 5 rounds. Okay. Good to know. I am running out of room for stuff. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet soon, I think, and head to town. So we got a cave here. I don't know. Did I loot both these corpses? I think I did. Okay. So... let's save and go in the... Save and then in the cave. We're not really tricking kobolds anymore, but we did trick kobolds once or twice in our... Oh, bears. Bears and a warg. So the bear doesn't like pseudo-dragons slightly more than it doesn't like wolves and wargs. But it likes wolves and wargs less than dwarves and elves. So that's fine. Special abilities, wizard, summon familiar. Welcome back, Aerith. What is this?
Can't do that.
Have to find the proper key. Well, what the hell is this place? Hidden in the back of a bear den. No one taught me to go check out a bear den. Alright, well. If we find a key to a bear den, we know exactly where that is. I got all kinds of wolf pelts. I don't know if they're useful for anything at all. We've got another cave. Full of bugbears that are killing the crap out of me. Our familiar is dying once again. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I kind of need to be healed too, Dorna. Just calm down a little bit, you know? Alright. I mean, a lot of us are near death, so... constitution decreased. What kind of nonsense is that? It's fine. We slept it off. Maybe I should have grabbed an identify spell before that sleep. Alright, so this looks like just another barricade. So I assume there won't be anything in it. Well, these two that were in the front of the barricade, on the other hand. Well. Great. Make ourselves a little hole. Maybe we should throw another save at it.
I can't do that.
Okay, so it has a giant lock from both sides that we can't get through. Well, great. It looks so magical in there. There's like a sarcophagus and some glowing light. Look at that. It looks great. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Alright, well good. So now we know no matter which side of the cave you go in, you can't go into the cave. Beyond its front. It's kind of like it's a front, right? There's a bugbear cave on one side, a bear down on the other side, and then some secret inner sanctum. We got a dock. Got a wolf. Okay. Tracks go that way, so let's check out this direction first, because it will presumably be a dead end. Or a cave with a door I can't open, something like that. Which I guess is also a dead end. Which I guess is also a dead end. Bandits. Okay. I guess rapid shot just really ends up being for the best. Alright, so we found a bandit lair proper. A couple of bandit women. Alright, let's save. And we're going into level 5. Oh, I didn't bookmark my new build. Well, it's dagnabbit. Let's open it up. And we'll bookmark it. Done. Alright, so level 5. Level 5. Level 5 is our last wizard level before we move back to fighter. Really, it looks like we're just hitting fighter for the bonus feats. And then what do we want? Spellcraft and tome. Alright. Okay on the wizard. We get more spells, eh? I don't. What were they? What was the other nonsense that they recommend having? Level 2. Ghostly Visage, Web, Ultravision, Cats. Web at Bull Strength. What does Summon Creature do? A Dire Boar. Alright, let's take Ultravision and No, not Ultra Vision. Let's take Web. Where'd you go, Web? Full Strength and Web. Do I already have Web? It doesn't appear to be in this list. I could have swore I just saw it. Clearly, I am mistaken. Alright, then Ultra Vision it is. Okay. Yeah. Still getting 4. Alright. We do not have a lot of hit points, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Some more arrows. I was picking up arrows because I'm an arrow guy, and I think it would be a real shame if you ran out of arrows. Alright. What can I do here? Oh yeah, see, I already had web. Alright. So let's do a bull strength, and then on level 1, let's go ahead and keep one identify in the hopper. And then cantrips, I don't think they matter at all. That's what I think about them. Alright, so then we can nap. And then we can identify some stuff. So, I know we have stuff to identify, so let's just go ahead and pop this. Pause. And then just look for the things. Well, we've identified that, but we do have a pair of gloves to identify, I believe. Nope, we got a shield. And then we got some gloves. Other gloves of animal handling, and we got leather armor +1, which is the same AC as what we're wearing, right? With 10% less chance for spell failure. Great. And then gloves of appraisal. What does appraise do in this game? I don't even know. I didn't even know that was a skill. We got some boots. And I guess we can wear those. The first gloves we found we can actually wear. So might as well. I kind of wish this was back on my bar, since I am wearing it at the moment. Alright. Look at how Christmassy we look. It's great. Alright. Let's save again. Find some oh, hold on. No, that was right. What am I doing? Wizard, summon familiar. Welcome back, dragon. Some pressure plates in there. It's bad. What did oh. Alright, well I'm still slowed. But it's fine because I don't need to go anywhere. Popped up behind us because I didn't catch any of that. But I guess we should save again.
Fall before me!
he apparently has a katana.
Ugh, this pack is heavier than I am.
And some magical scale mail. Well, okay. What does this go to? Maybe that goes to the thing? We got a Ring of Scholars. Garg's book. This grease-stained, water-damaged book was obviously the journal of one of the bandits you killed. The writing is simplistic, and the poor spelling and grammar make it almost unreadable. Apparently, the bandit was learning to be a scribe when a large stack of books fell over, landing on his head. The bandit must have taken a severe blow to the head, and he was fired from his job. Recently, he joined a small group of bandits. The bandits robbed and killed some merchants, finding a key and some notes about an old tomb. They burned the notes and have been looking for the tomb, hoping it will have riches within it. Okay. I think I know where that's at. I think I know exactly where that's at. I guess if we're headed back, we might as well grab all this garbage. Because, you know, we're just going to teleport anyway. Alright, anything else in here of note? Doesn't look like it. Okay, hold on. What do you mean I can't use that item? What the hell's happening? Equip. And equips that too. And then use this item. Sheesh. Alright, we got a bunch of stuff on the ground. And that's fine. We're gonna take a nap. Right. And we're gonna pause. Go to my inventory. It's just chainmail plus 1, which is fine. And then the katana is the Katana of the North. And then this ring is a ring of animal friendship. I don't know what animal empathy does for me in this game. Oh, and then a Ring of Scholars, which gives us +5 lore. Which could be handy if we didn't have an identify spell to use instead. Alright, well, we got a bunch of stuff, which we should be able to just drop. Are all those gonna drop? Great. And we'll drop that. And we'll drop that. Anything else heavy-ish in here? Bunch of hides. Just a regular longbow. I don't need that. Small shield. Oh yeah, this Warhammer, for sure. We for sure don't need that. And then, let's just pop back into the kitchen and drop off all this random crafting stuff. If it fits. These meats and things. Seems how I don't know what I would do with these meats. They're just taking up space. I'm not sure what the deal is with those green spores either. Alright, well we've unloaded some weight, but we could unload more for sure. Like I don't need to keep those on me, this. Or this trap. Or all these things. Or even this cloak. Alright, that's pretty good.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
I guess we should pull up her inventory too. So she can carry more stuff while we're out and about as well. Why don't I have this drop option? I don't know why it won't let me drop this sword, but whatever.
Greetings, friend.
Okay.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
Isn't distasteful? How could it be distasteful? Do you know anything about a sorceress named Janna? Can't say that I do, really, though the name does ring a bell. A sorceress, you say? I will think on it. In the meantime, I suggest you find her lair and learn who she is, or who she serves. The information may be vital. Okay. Yep, send me back. Send me back to the place with the thing. Hey, Brazzy. How's it going? Alright. Okay, so we explored the cave, we found the key for the tomb. Let's go do that. Left some remains behind. Where did you come from? How are you going over there? Alright, let's see what this tomb is all about now. Got some bones. Okay. A mummy. Alright. I don't feel very confident about this fight. Ow.
I need to be healed.
Well, I got bad news for you, Dorna. You were the healer. That's weird. Let's, after I either fail this fight or succeed it, we'll see if we can resolve that. Alright. Settings. I know I've seen the setting for the restrictions on it. It doesn't need to be restricted to English though, so I mean I won't understand anything other than English, but I don't know that there's much need to restrict it. Well, now I don't know where that setting is. I don't know. So it's not there. Well, I was just gonna turn off that restriction because, you know, who cares? Oh, I actually don't have the restrict. It's right in front of my face. Hey, Jawa. How's it going? Gotcha. Jawa's you. Jawa can talk. I actually don't have the chat language restricted, so I don't know why it's restricting you. It took a while to find it, which is odd because it was on the same page I was already on. So maybe something weird with the app. Yes, quite.
Yes?
No, I don't need you. We'll maybe take a nap. I mean, I could try restricting it and then unrestricting it. Classic turn it off and on again tactic. What do we need to get some more spells up on this. There you go. So classic off and on again, right? Let's get web up on here. And ghostly visage. I'm telling you, off and on again. It's the tried and true. Alright, let's do some mage armor. Maybe we should spread.
What? Yes?
Can I not cast Ghostly Visage on her? Well, that's fine. Kill these things quickly now. I'm doing all right. I had 4th off, so that was nice. But then, of course, had to work today, so that was less nice. Dorna has died, so it's good because I was missing Linu and all of her constant dying. Also, this character is much less sturdy than my Divine Warrior, and that's a real bummer. Oh good, there's more undead to fight. Scared again. They backed us into a corner. Get him, dragon. This doesn't look great. Scared immediately. Let's get a little bit of distance. Oh, there's there's another skeleton over here. Right.
Alright,
well, we didn't get scared of the mummy this time. So that's a thing. So how about you? What have you been up to? Did you have a good 4th? Get any gaming in? No, I played them when they were released. Neverwinter Nights is the reason why I built my first computer. I am just replaying it for the first time in, oh, I don't know, 13 years or something like that. So, I don't remember, like, any of Shadows of Undrentide, because I played it the least of the 3. I got progressively less familiar through memory as I went through the original campaign. Like the first chapter or episode, I remember really well. And then we went to the second one, and I was like, I kind of remember this. And we're in the third one, I don't remember this at all. Same kind of with the 4th one. And then I fired up Shadows, and I was like, oh, I only remember Deacon. Adulting garbage. Balancing checkbooks. I don't even do that. I just, you know, just check it online every now and again. Call that close enough. But my significant other, she doesn't balance her checkbook either, but she is considerably better. Oh, One World makes no commentary on people's Neverwinter Nights credentials. He just mentioned that you had streamed it and that you had kind of stopped streaming because of adult life getting in the way. I would really like my companion back.
Well, that could have gone far better, couldn't it?
Alright, well, I guess we have to make more focus crystals, because we won't be able to teleport again if we don't. Lady Oblivion. I don't think he's mentioned the name Lady Oblivion. He didn't actually mention a name. He said a friend. Maybe I was confused then. I could roll the tape back and see what he said. Regardless, he definitely didn't denounce you as a Neverwinter Nights noob. Then again, I don't know that he mentioned names when he was talking about it. So easy to get confused when we're not actually talking about people's names. I need to get bandages, healing kits. Con decreased. What is this garbage? Create focus crystals. quartz. I want all the focus crystals. I have more quartz. Do I have more? I do have more. Give me that. How long have I been streaming? Not that long. At least not like where I was actively trying to do it. I've done a few, it's maybe been about a year since I got, like maybe the first time I got on and did a little streaming. But it's maybe been only the past few months that I've been trying to do it regularly. And it's just slowly kind of become more and more regular. It was hard to want to do too much because it's like any other hobby where you want to get like the gadgets and whatnots to make it better. So it was only recently that I got this lighting setup with this better green screen. So I've just like been slowly acquiring paraphernalia. Sometimes I stream other things. I more just have a bug to get through the Neverwinter Nights campaign, so that I've been playing that a lot. But I've done a little Overwatch. I'm not very good at Overwatch. Sometimes I'll do Hearthstone if I'm in the mood to listen to music, because there's not many other games that I play that I would want to listen to music over. And then some random stuff, like I did Wonder Boy, Starbound. Thinking about doing some Stardew Valley, because I've been kind of hankering to play that again. What I really want to do is get some sort of emulator in place, because I really want to play through a couple of old PlayStation 1 JRPGs. I want to play Legend of the Dragoon, and I want to play Legend of Legaia, because I'm on this nostalgic kick since firing up the old Neverwinter Nights again.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
So yeah, not necessarily committed to any one particular game. We should. I get a little frustrated with Blizzard games and streaming because I like the real ID for my personal life, but I do not like blasting my friends' names all over the internet. So that's a little annoying. I wish I could just check a box and say show Battle.net ID instead of real name. That would be the best setting. Oh yeah, I like Harvest Moon. It's a little more stressful to me, Harvest Moon, than Stardew Valley is, because you have that time restriction, right? You actually just have was it 2 years? Was it 2 years on Harvest Moon? And you're just like, how good did you do? So Stardew Valley fits better with my desire to keep grinding out the things I haven't finished. But I liked some Harvest Moons. I don't remember which all ones I played. I definitely played one on a handheld, and I definitely played a Wii one. Maybe I played the Super Nintendo one as well. Oh, hold on. Drink a potion. Oh, I have like no health right now. That's a problem. Yep. Still a problem. Oh, But games that get you into gaming, what got me into gaming? That's a hard thing to tie down. So like, obviously I know that Neverwinter Nights is what really got me into the PC world. Like I said, it is the sole reason why I built my first computer, because my family computer could not handle it. But what got me into gaming? Maybe Zelda Ocarina of Time. I had played games before that, so right around when I was the age of five-ish, was when the Super Nintendo was like a thing, which was the first system that my parents bought for me. But my neighbors had a regular Nintendo before that, and I would go over and play Mario and Duck Hunt over at their house. I don't know that I did much hanging out with them, but I did play that Nintendo. And then we had a Super Nintendo, which had some great games on it. It could have been Illusions of Gaia, because that was really great, and it was on the Super Nintendo. But Ocarina of Time was maybe the first time that like I binge played a game until it was over, and then I didn't know what to do with myself afterwards because it was over. It's like, but this has been my life for a week. What do I do now? And that might have been the last time I went outside. Before that, there was a lot of going outside. Not so much after that. Yeah, it's I still get that feeling every now and again as an adult, but it's usually binge watching a show. Like a really good show. You binge it and then the story's over. Or a book, you get a new book and you just like, you're just enthralled with it, and then it's over and it's like, well, now what do I do with my free time? Games don't do it to me as much anymore. I feel like you spend too much time with it, and then I'm gonna die again. I need to go heal. Alright, well, we just can't walk around with the Constitution decreased. Oh, dang it. Can you heal me? Oh, I gotta walk all the way to the temple? Fine. I might as well pick some of this garbage up and sell it.
Ugh, his pack is heavier than I am.
Oh, fine. This game is far less kind on your travels. Old school Game Boy as a kid, played Tetris in that game with the monkey throws the barrels at you while you climb the tower. Those got you. See, I had a regular Game Boy. Like my mother liked video games quite a bit, so we had. Oh yeah, I streamed one episode. I streamed Darkest Dungeon. That was the first time I played it. I should get back to it. It was pretty interesting. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. It's the only line I remember from it because Lobos uses it as a donation soundbite. But yeah, so I mean, I definitely played Tetris on the OG Game Boy, and I definitely had like Mario Golf and like a Mario World and a Metroid for the Game Boy as well. And they were fun, and it was a thing that I did, but I still probably like went outside, rode bikes, built forts and all that stuff way more than I played video games at that stage. There was a slow transition as I became a teenager, where instead of going outside, I stayed in and played video games. And I feel like probably Ocarina of Time was the epitome of that scenario. But it was a slow creep. That's just the clear dividing line.
Hello.
I need healing. Alright, just take your... Just get this damn constitution decrease off of me. Yeah, I like Zelda. I've played a lot of them. I'm not crazy. I haven't like played every single one of them, but I play a fair amount of them and like all the ones that I play. I still haven't finished Breath of the Wild, but I'm probably gonna buy a Switch soon, so I'll probably just restart it because I bought it for my Wii U. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. Definitely don't care about that. Or that. Oh, I have a ring that I haven't identified. Great. Alright, I already have these spells. I can sell those. I can't learn that one. I'm not the right level to do that one. Okay. That. Sell that. Sell that. Yeah, I'm with you. I have a friend of mine has it and he really enjoys it, but that's not necessarily the best endorsement because he just likes all video games and thinks Nintendo as well. But if they're gonna put out the next Pokemon game on the Switch, then I will happily pick up a Switch. I thought I was gonna get it for Monster Hunter, but then they announced that Monster Hunter was gonna be on PC as well, the Monster Hunter World. I was like, oh well, that's great news. So then that doesn't do it. ARMS looks kind of fun too, I guess. If they had made Breath of the Wild an exclusive to the Switch, then I would already own one. So there's that. Yeah, I didn't play the first Splatoon, but I mean, it looks fine. It looks fun. I have a coworker that really enjoys it. I haven't tried ARMS at all, but I have watched ARMS be played on the internet, and it looks like fun. Springy arms, jumping around. I need games that are almost like fighting games if I'm gonna play a fighting game, because I'm terrible at actual fighting games. Like, I can't do the Tekkens, the Street Fighters of the world. Just bad, just straight bad at them. I was okay at For Honor. Too bad that turned out to be kind of a lost cause. And maybe I could be okay at ARMS. I don't know, but it looks fun. No, I just need you to send me back. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like just a ton of fun. I probably will buy a Switch soon, actually. It's just a matter of tracking one down locally. Because for some reason online they're still marked up, and I'm not sure why that is. I don't know what to think about Mario Odyssey, but I mean, Mario games are always fun, right? No matter how weird they are, they're just fun games. So they'll probably be fun. It's weird. Possession hat. I don't know. Realistic dinosaurs and normal proportioned people. So we've got a Knoll Cave, which is presumably where that witch is, that sorceress. Yeah, but I mean the side scrollers were still good. I mean, they just followed the classic formula, right? And people had a ton of fun with Mario Maker. There hasn't been another like 3D one since the Galaxies, but both the Galaxies were good. We have little white dragons. But I don't know. Breath of the Wild was so good, it's hard to imagine them having a misstep after that. I believe Stardew Valley will be available on the Switch as well, yes. Alright. A dragon hatchery? Alright. this hatchery? And why does it have white dragons and red dragons in it? You better have a note on you. You do not. Okay, so we found a dragon egg. What is the deal with this place? I don't get it. They just have like little bits of treasure. Like tiny dragons with tiny dragon hordes. And lots of dead bodies. Someone has got to want this dragon egg, right? It's got to be a thing. I don't know if companion quests are a thing in this one, though. Okay. Maybe this manor house has something to do with the egg? The Null Cave has got to be where the sorcerer is. I have played Neverwinter Nights 2. I don't remember much of it either, but I do remember that I played it. I sort of played it twice, I think, because I had a good character and an evil character going through it. It's okay. I don't know, something about it, it's like it lacks some of the charm.
Can I help you?
It is kind of cool that you have like a stronghold, though. What is it that brings you to the home of a humble child of the Lady's Peace? On second thought, forget that I ask. It's none of my business, so long as you bring no evil to my home. Listen, lad, I like it nice and quiet, so if you were being hounded by gnolls, hunted by assassins, or chased by Cyric himself, I do not want to hear about it. I want nothing to do with your problems. I do not even want to know your name. I would like your gold, though, so you can buy some of my magical goods, or I can teleport you somewhere. Oh. What do you have for sale? You got robes. I couldn't want a robe, potentially. I'm part wizard. Silk. 5 damage. But no actual armor. Okay. What else have you? Venture's Lucky Charm. Okay. Neat enough. And you have magic bags, but no bag of holding. Well. Brooch of Shielding. Lets me cast shield. Is he the only one who's going to care about this dragon egg? What do you think about Neverwinter Nights? Yeah, it's a little harder to get into that one. I had to work kind of hard to play through it. I had to be really in the mood for it. Yeah, it wasn't a bad game. It just, if what you were looking for was more of this game, I don't think it was quite that. It also has this weird thing where, like, it obviously has better graphics than this, yet I kind of like looking at it less somehow. Oh, Neverwinter Nights is just amazing. Yeah, I was asking what you thought of Neverwinter Nights 2. I kind of just assume anyone who plays Neverwinter Nights 1 likes Neverwinter Nights 1. Alright, I think it's finally time to start tackling these gnolls and the sorceress, who I assume will make me an offer to kill the white dragon instead. And I'm not sure that I'll be taking any of their deals. Motivation. Is that a one-shot kill? Great. I forgot they had coup de grace in this one. Well, I have some benefits. Hold on. My bandwidth took just a nosedive. Alright. Now we're fine again. So, I have a couple advantages in terms of motivation for Neverwinter Nights. One, it's chock full of nostalgia. Two, I really like D&D. Three, I've also read the Legend of Driss series, and I was curious to know if they made more references to it than I would have noticed when I played it when I was young, because I hadn't read those books at that time. So I have like this culmination of motivations that keep me plowing through the game. I don't know where I want to go. There's a lot of ways to go. Yeah. Exactly. It's just the world in general I'm a fan of.
By the blood of the old father!
What are you guys fighting now? I can't even see it. You're just like running around. Listen. Follow. Stop it. Why they're running off. Yeah. it is a lot to take in and understand. D&D helps with that a fair amount, because most of the creatures are just things you would have already dealt with. You would have known about in some way, shape, or form. The lore is pretty heavy, though, and that's not necessarily something you would have known from just playing D&D, because this is like really specific to like a campaign setting. But there's a lot of stuff that would come out in the books. Just a little side passage with nothing in it. Great. Just have gongs set up everywhere. Wonderful. So, if you weren't into D&D and it wasn't nostalgia, how did One World talk you into trying Neverwinter Nights in the first place? That seems like a tough sell to in this day and age if you don't have any of those ties to it already. How is there someone in there? I was just in there. This makes no sense. I mean, not that I disagree with his valiant effort to get you into playing it, but I mean, like, it's hard for me to get people who like D&D to play Neverwinter Nights if they hadn't played it way back when.
By the blood of the old father!
Well, that's fair.
Skill so I can hit you.
Alright. Well, bad things are happening again. Speaking of bad things keep happening to my internet as well. Some frame droppage. Oh, this isn't good. Let's go ahead and... do I have more potions hiding somewhere? I do have some more potions hiding somewhere. This is why there's a Gnoll lieutenant in the mix. Let's start hitting him. Now you're in trouble, buddy. So you haven't finished the game, but you're trying it because it comes highly recommended. Did One World get you onto Persistent Worlds as well? Or are you still just slowly making your way through the OC and not tempted into the Persistent World area? Bag of gold with a quartz crystal. Bullets. Who cares about bullets? All right.
Well, that could have gone far better, couldn't it? I'm sorry I let you down.
Since I've been streaming Neverwinter Nights, there's been a handful of people who just swing by to let me know that Persistent Worlds are still a thing, and that when I'm done playing through it, I should check those out too. That's all they talk about. I have like 3 different Persistent Worlds I need to try from people swinging by.
Have you any news of the...
Yeah. People just like to swing by and give you chores to do is all. I just tell them I'm surprised there still are Persistent Worlds around. Oh no. For the health. I don't know. Something about people liking things and wanting other people to share it. See that it's still relevant and fun. Probably. I don't know. I mean, I don't tell streamers what they gotta play, but to be fair, I don't watch that many streamers. Right when I was starting to get into watching more people, I just decided that I would start streaming instead, and then I don't have time to watch streamers because I'm online instead. All right, so we got some slave dens. Let's visit a slave den. I feel like there's a chance slave dens could help us out. Oh, but I need my familiar back in action. I might even want the little dagger summon as well.
Can't do that.
Barred from the other side. Perhaps it will open later. Okay. In fact, let's actually go full menagerie, shall we? Let's take off this identify and off this true strike, and instead let's summon a creature. What's the duration? 24 hours? Great. And then yeah, let's do all that. Oh, come on, there's no enemies that close. You're gonna seriously make me walk into a little alcove or something? Yeah, I'm like subscribed to like 3 different channels on here, and I maybe watch them once every 2 weeks or something like that now. And they're fine blokes. I'm happy to support them. They've given me hours of well, 2 of them have given me hours of content. One I just recently found, but I really like the cut of his jib, so I jumped on that bandwagon. Alright, what did I want to do? I want to cast some spells. I want to summon... Why didn't that work? Cast spell. Did I not? What is happening right now? Assign spell. Like I have to assign these spells to use them? What? My spells failed? I only have this 10% failure. This is some balderdash. Some poppycock. Well, I'll show you guys. I know one hot tip to not have arcane failure. And that's just to get naked. Oh, I can only have one or the other, huh? Alright. Well, let's do the blade then. Good to know. So only one summon, one familiar, and one companion. It's just like, never mind. I think adding the dagger to our crew has really helped us out a lot. The dagger seems to bring the pain. I mean, the badger might have been good too. I don't know.
Fall before me!
So when you're not struggling, or I guess when you're not finding the motivation to play Neverwinter Nights, what do you play instead? You still on that Stardew Valley kick? You got something else going on? You're being useless this way. Oh, so the dagger doesn't last as long. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't really want that spear. I don't really want this bastard sword either, to be honest. Bunch of regular weapons. Since this is short-lived, let's get rid of that. And let's go ahead and throw our identify back in the mix. What's up, prisoner? Ah, you there. I don't know what you're doing here in these caves. I'll just thank my stars you're not a gnoll. My name's Glendir. Would you terribly mind letting me out of here? Why don't you tell me who you are first, man? I am Glendir, eldest son of the Baron of Hilltop, of course. I'm quite valuable, alive at any rate. If you release me, I'm sure my father would reward you as well. There is no Baron. Oh, well, I didn't know you knew that. Look, I told the Gnolls that so they would think I was worth something as a hostage, so they wouldn't eat me. Can you blame me? But we're not Gnolls, obviously. Why lie to us? Well, you could have been with the Gnolls. How was I supposed to know? You thought we were with the Gnolls? That's just rich. The truth is, I don't have any money. Everything I had was in Bloomburg, and now it's gone. My sister is a smith in Hilltop, but she certainly isn't rich. A smith in Hilltop? Yes. Her name is Fiona, but I don't know if she would help me out at all. Does this mean I have to stay in the cage? Nah, I'll see what I can do, man. So you play Overwatch the most, been juggling Longest Journey, and just got into Bayonetta. Play Stardew, binge it 24/7 for a week, and then not play it for 2 months and binge. It's like, yeah, that's kind of how I am with Stardew Valley, to be honest. There's just so much to do God, the day cycles, right, on Harvest Moons or Stardew Valley, you're just like, all right, just, you know what, I'm gonna sleep and I'm just gonna see how much money I earned, and then the next day starts, you're like, well, maybe I'll do some stuff, and then you're committed to a whole nother day because you don't save until the end of the day, and it's just a vicious cycle where you're just, one more day, you know what, I'll just do one more day. I have never played Longest Journey or Bayonetta. I know what Bayonetta is. I don't know what Longest Journey is. I do like Overwatch. Overwatch kind of goes in cycles for me as well, where I'll have a real bug to play it, and then it'll stop. Like, I was super pumped to play when the season started. I knocked my placement matches out almost immediately. Played a few more competitive rounds, and then I've just kind of like, Sims is pretty good. I haven't played a lot of Sims. I have Sims 4 though that I've played a fair amount of. I don't know. Here's what's weird to me about Sims is that it does so much on its own that it doesn't feel like a game to me. And like, there's almost like too much to do, and not enough like risk reward scenarios that I have no sense of urgency with The Sims. So, but it's fun to tool around. It's like a good time waster. You're like, oh, I'll write some books and paint some pictures. Maybe I'll become a spy today. Then I'll build a new house. Thank you for releasing me. I thought it was never getting out of there. Now, can you show me where the exit is? Yeah, sure, man. I can show you out. It's this way. Don't mind the badger or the dragon or the dwarf. They're what you might call my posse. My crew. I definitely got to play another cycle of Stardew Valley soon. I mean, I could just get on and tool around on the game that I'm like at the end of. Looks like the exit there. Thank you for saving me. I don't think I would have made it without you. Yeah. But despite that, with Sims, I will totally just play it for hours, doing nothing. It scratches that weird progression itch. I don't know how many people I know that play Stardew Valley still that would want to co-op it. I'm also not sure how I haven't researched it all, so I don't know how the co-op works really. Maybe I'll look into it. Maybe I could get the lady into playing it, depending on how the co-oping works. All right, so we've got an animals den. Who are you calling with the gong? Okay, apparently there's bears, but it looks hostile. I know there's already a mod that lets you do co-op. There's a YouTuber that does has done a lot of Stardew Valley content and still does it a little bit called Dangerously Funny. And he's got a real dry sense of humor. He's pretty entertaining. Anything interesting in here? No? Okay. Oh, I gotta use the Beastmaster horn. Oh, okay, so I could have made the bears friendly. How sad. Yeah, I haven't checked it out myself, but that gentleman I mentioned, Dangerously Funny, he has co-opted it with another YouTuber. Was it Denver Guy, I think? It's another Stardew. Another Stardew YouTuber. Wait, there was another door in here that I just walked by? Hold up.
Indeed.
Well, the trap killed my badger. And almost killed me.
Indeed.
Can't sleep while there are enemies nearby. What enemies? There are no enemies. We'll just back it up. Just back it up. I've tried Terraria. I haven't gotten into Terraria. I actually prefer Starbound. I might not prefer Starbound if I had played Terraria first. But there you have it. And I don't know how much of that you heard because I just glanced down and my internet was taking a dive again.
Stand still so I can hit you.
Oh, hold on. To be fair, I haven't given Terraria an honest try. I have started up and looked at it and go, I do like those kind of games, though. Oh, well, I said I have tried Terraria, but not much of it. I actually prefer Starbound, with at least as far as how little I've played of the two of Terraria. I've played tons of Starbound, so. Aha, we tricked you, stupid. Did you? But you didn't. Not really. I Starbound is like Terraria in space. But the characters are, the little character sprites are a little bigger, so they have a little more animation to them than Terraria's does. Other than that, they're very similar games. I don't think they're particularly similar to Stardew Valley. I mean, you can farm in both of them. I guess there's that. Maybe the only correlation is that their graphics are similar. And it seems like there is a tendency that if you like one, you like the other, but I don't know. I don't know why that is. Like the mechanic, the games they're different games. You're not trying to progress your farm life in any way really in Starbound or Terraria. I mean, you do some farming, but mostly you're digging and you're building your little house, and you're fighting monsters and stuff. There's like a crafting system, so the things that you mine and find, you use that to build different things. It has like I don't know how Terraria does it exactly, but like in Starbound you go through like technology progression. So as you build, you'll build like a real basic kind of inventor's table, and that will let you build kind of primitive items. And then as you progress, you're building like more and more technologically advanced versions of, you get like an engineer's tech table, and then it lets you build things like grappling hooks and whatnot.
Fall before me!
I have a couple of VODs of Starbound. One where I started over as a robot race, and then one where I was checking out their latest update, which added more stuff to do in space. So they added these mechs that you use to go out into zero gravity and shoot whatnot. So yeah, I would recommend it. I have sunk many hours into it. But I don't know exactly how like Stardew Valley I would call it. What's up, slaves?
Hail and well met.
First tell me how you are. We're from Bloomberg, or rather, say we were. The Gnolls descended on our village not more than a day ago. We don't know why they came or what they wanted. They killed most of us. That's all that's left. Yeah, you're free to go. Yeah, we'll be super nice. Let's give them some gold to rebuild their life. You are too generous. Thank you ever so much. Fare you well, and may the gods watch over you always. Yeah, that's no problem. You guys head out to Hilltop. I'll see you there. Don't mind me. I'll just be here fighting the Gnolls. Need any help doing that, I guess. My badger will help me. Hello, badger friend. I really need more napping. Yeah, but I would say Starbound is probably one of my best buys, because I think I bought it for like $15, and I think I played like 200 hours of it. Something bonkers like that. similar to Stardew Valley in that sense. That boy is it a bargain of entertainment. I really need to be saving more. I don't even remember the last time I saved.
Stand still so I can hit you.
Oh, we didn't resummon the badger. That's alright. Why are there all these two-bladed swords? It is on Steam, yes. Alright, so we got some gnolls in here. Oh, I forgot to take my thing off. Curses. What do you mean there were gnolls? Ah, okay, here we go. Here's a group of gnolls. What's up, gnolls? He just wants to flee nasty gnolls. And wants all items of power, maybe his chieftain? We know how to fight a little bit, but we not got weapons. Why you ask? We helps you fight gnolls? That's not cool. Well, first time. Alright, fine. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. It was fun chit-chatting. You have a nice evening. And let me know if you end up trying out Starbound. It's good stuff. I usually will be streaming around 7 to 11-ish Monday through Thursday. Friday is more dependent on whether or not the lady wants to do anything, so I try not to plan on doing it. And then weekends are kind of random. It's just either I have time. If I have time to play games, I will probably be streaming. If I end up having to do adulting things or meet people, I might be playing D&D on Saturday, but we stream that as well. So if I do that also, I will be online. So yes and maybe. I will most likely be on tomorrow. I will probably be on again before the weekends. Alright, get out of here. Alright, guys. Single file. We're all trapped in here now. Look what you've done. Yeah, you too. Have a nice night. This is ridiculous. Alright, they disappeared. Disappeared. Alright, so...
I can't do that.
see your opens later. Let's go ahead and do another save. Alright, so we've got some conversating gnolls going on this time. I guess we go talk to the chief. Why you come here, furless one? You kill many gnolls of Tri. Why? What you seek? I am searching for the sorceress. For what reason? Our hated mistress sees no one. I've come to kill her. You wish to kill Janna? I find this intriguing. Janna has great power, much magic. She come to Gnoll Caves 2 moons ago and drive out old chieftain Nashek. He flees with many gnolls, and Janna commands caves now. She is not Gnoll. She spends all time down in ruins beneath Gnoll Caves digging. She kills gnolls who disobey. We not want her here. Her magic too strong. We no need help if she be killed. I suggest that if you begin fight against Janna, and only if, then tribe gnolls could fight alongside you. Alright. You may pass through our caves. I will give you the key that you need to open great doors in back of chamber. They lead down. I warn you, however, from this point on, you not steal more from us, you not touch our slaves, and you not attack us, or there is no deal. I mean, there's so many of them, I probably can't take them on, right? I do want to steal from them, though, you know? What's in this door? Okay, well. This is the chieftain's cave, huh? Will he know that I've taken something from his cave, or what? I guess we'll find out.
All done here.
Ooh, we have a new gauntlet. Some fancy arrows. I want fancy arrows. Arrows +1. And some bonuses to lockpicking. In that case, let's give that to you, huh? Do we have anything else that would be good for old what's-her-face? Oh, bracers of armor, probably. Oh, okay. I already have that plus from something, huh? Oh, I missed the chance to identify that. Okay. I really should be wearing that one instead. What's Dorna's armor like? AC 2. Okay, she's just got some regular leather armor. Gotcha. We can give you the this amulet of cold resistance, I suppose. And a ring of scholars. Doesn't really help you that much, but we can give it to you. Alright. I guess now we find out if looting his cave triggers his anger. No, they didn't notice that I looted his cave, so that's good. I think if I take from these chests, though, is when they would have a problem. That's what it seems like, anyway. So that's what triggered it. So some things it lets you take, and some things it doesn't let you take. Fair enough. Let's go talk to, what's her face? Oh. Also, let's nap. What do they want me to wear for this thing? Bewildering armor? I mean, it's probably light armor, right? This list looks like it's only the original campaign. Yeah. Well, I can't find any info about this bewildering armor that they suggest you use. So who knows where it comes from. It is annoying to have the spell fell. And it happens more often than I'd like with a 10% chance. So, to the lower level. There's nothing in here to loot. So, down the rope we go. Alright, so we've got a rope, we got some fancy doors. Some bones. Goblin note. Master mean to send us down here. He says look for magic stuff. No find nothing. Days and days go by. Mung and Jer all gone now. Me no go back now. Master be angry. Me starve. Less painful than master's anger. Lever makes pretty light. Me thinks pathways with same pretty light safe. Mung and Jer no believe me and now they dead. They went down wrong path and burned all up. Me right, but me no fight flying imps by self. Me eat boots now, hope for best. Great. The pool is covered with runes, but it is unknown in ancient language. Carved into the rim appears to be fire of large symbols. Alright. What if we save and pop identify? Ah, God dang it. clearly marked: a flame, a raindrop, a stone, a whirlwind, and the last has all the symbols in one circle. It seems each can be pressed. We're gonna leave the symbols for now. What's in this chest? We've got some cold stones, some creameries, some quartz. So according to this Goblin, protection from elements. This thing will let us. Okay, so we can go this way. Go ahead and pop one of these bad boys. Getting around can be quite tough. Some great wisdom. What's this nonsense going on my phone? Interesting. Ooh, not that way. But I do have to kill this guy. This way, people. This is taking forever.
By the blood of the oath!
Wow, she has so much more health than I do.
By the blood of the Old Father! Ha! Fall before me!
Okay. So now we can go down the red door. Too many enemies. Can't do. We can summon our familiar back. So that's fun. Yeah, go this way. And then what? And then go this way. It's fine to fight these guys, but we can't walk down the hallway. There we go. Great. The fires of knowledge. What does these fires of knowledge have to say? A small spell is often enough. Okay. Can we rest? Oh, thank God. Alright, so then this way. Oh, you can summon the badger again. Badger's going down. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. I've always been quite fond of evil stuff. Evil stuff. Oh, okay. Did the thing. Open this chest? Why is this chest all weird?
Ha! A most palpable touch. Ha!
How dare you shoot force lightning at me, you little bastards. You're going diggity down. Diggity down. Or I'm going down.
By the blood of the old father!
That was actually pretty
Stand still
close.
so I can hit you.
Alright, well, never mind. Oh, there was loot back there? Dagnabbit. Can't just walk away from loot. Enemies are nearby, eh? Well, then I guess I better do this. Yep. What are these? Four chances you have, then your luck is broken. I don't know what that means. Oh, jeez. I want rapid shot still. I want to pop True Strike.
I need to be healed!
Can I still heal you right now? She's not doing it.
Stand still so I can hit you.
Yeah, she's gonna do
I need to be healed!
it. Come on. It would be real neat. If we actually managed to hit this thing. Hey, look at that, another hit. All right, we got you.
Well, that could have gone far better, couldn't it? I'm
No, that's fine. I mean, I'd take the paladin if I could, 'cause I can gear her up way different than you. Sure, it means we'd have to start smashing our way through traps and stuff. But, I'm no stranger to face tanking traps. I'm sure the Paladin can handle it.
Have you any news of the artifact?
Oh, nope. Alright. These assholes. Oh, dragon. No, a badger. If he comes around the corner, we can fight him.
Palpable touch.
But you don't want to fight him. In the hallway we're not allowed to go in. The badger perished. Okay. You guys can jump in and fight whenever you feel like it. Just whenever the wind strikes, you feel free to hop in here.
Oh, that's liable to leave a scar.
Oh, can't rest. Okay. Cast the right spell to get the token. I don't understand. What token? What is this thing talking about? Well, at least we can nap. Taking a lot of damage. Oh, jeez. What do we need to do? So this, we're finally back to our fighter level. 6 fighter, and then we get called shot and blind fight. great. What are we putting in on this one? Discipline. Just all discipline. Okay. And then you want called shot. That. Then we also get blind fighting. Okay. Those are the ones we wanted, right? Called shot, blind fight. We got 9. I think we can accept 9. That's only one short of max, right? That's not so bad. Okay, so what happens when we flip this lever again? Okay, so it just goes back to giving me a different path. Oh, but now the middle door is open. Hold on. I did not figure this puzzle out. So let's Neverwinter Shadows of Undertide. Cave. Okay, so throw the token and press one of the symbols. Doing so will create a stone that you can use to summon an elemental that corresponds to the symbol you pressed. You can also get 2 tokens, which allow you to press the 4 element symbol and create a robe of elemental resistance. You have to cast it on one of the 4 elements found in niches. For example, cast Flare on the Waters of Wisdoms. Okay, hold on. I think I can learn Flare, right? Flare. So apparently, if you throw 1 token in, you can press one of the elemental buttons and you get a stone that will summon an elemental. Or you can get 2 tokens and press the 4 elements button and get a robe of elemental resistance. And apparently, one of the things to do: cast spell, cantrips, fire. So there, now we have a token. Which means have a robe of elemental resistance, which is pretty neat. How's it look? It looks gaudy, but it might be the best thing we have. My AC only goes down 3 for using this instead, right? Yeah, maybe we do that for now. We'll save again. And summon our little friends, I think. Oh, this is a whole new area. So there's a whole area of this other place that I haven't gone before. But I don't know if there's any value to it or not. Alright, hold on. Let's see what's in the underground roads. Alright, nothing interesting there. Okay, so we don't actually need to do any of that nonsense. Okay, good to know. Oh. That looks very spidery in there, doesn't it?
The betrayal of our ally has left me in an awkward position. My gnolls
He
were...
was your ally. Your incompetence is beginning to make me doubt the usefulness.
Even now, my gnolls are searching for the kobolds who...
One more mistake, Jenna, and your life will be shorter than a candle flame in a windstorm.
Well, look what we have here.
There is never a candle around when you need one. Let us find out who dares to trespass in my lair.
Yeah, that's a good...
cunning enough to evade my traps, strong enough to defeat my guards. This should be interesting. Must I now contend with a new enemy, stranger? With all of the skills you must possess to have gained entrance to my lair, it would be a shame to slaughter you. Perhaps you
There is possibility that you might be telling the truth, I suppose. What makes you think I would need your friendship? What you need is an alliance against a common enemy. I have many enemies, though few that I fear. It is one's friends that one needs to be vigilant against, lest they turn and loose their venom on you. I was thinking of the dragon, you know? Do not think that by mentioning that name you win your way into my good graces. Do you serve him? If not, then how do you know of him? I want to kill him. The frightful King of Winter ruled from his crystal splinter, and all around would bow to him alone. If one misspoke a single word, and the mighty dragon overheard, frozen death from him was quickly blown. That is a line from an epic written about Timofara's sire many years ago, although in many ways Timofara has yet to reach such heights of power. Still, he is a deadly foe. If I had some help, I might. Your plan does fit well into my personal desire, so if you are interested, I can offer you some assistance. There is a price for my help. I seek an artifact in the shape of a tower. Timofar has stolen this tower from its rightful owner, and I want it. I will provide a powerful magic item to help you kill Timofar. Alright, what? A Phylactery of Ice, a weapon I just recently discovered. Breaking infuses your body with the essence of an ice elemental, giving you great strength and resistance to cold. There is also a side benefit, a touch of irony to Timofar's end. Several years ago, he was defeated by a powerful frost giant. He is young, and he seems to fear and hate them now. When the elemental enters your body, you will assume the form of a frost giant. Perhaps you will not even have to fight Timofar. When he sees the frost giant charging at him, he might turn and flee. Yeah, I'll do that.
Excellent. Here, I do not expect to see you again until you have the tower.
Yeah, I'll be going now. Let's let's get back on a brand new save train, and let's see if we can use this on her. Yeah. Oh, she killed me immediately. Alright. Because I want to deal with them both, but... Oh. Load. I accidentally used it on the dragon somehow. Alright. Oh, hello. Who all did I get experience for? I didn't get experience for killing Janna, so I would like to get experience for doing that. You know, if you're gonna bother double-crossing these evil people.
Stand still so I can hit you!
Getting a little greedy with it, but I think we can do it. It looks fine. Let's do some buffing. How about you take some mage armor? I'll take some ghostly visage and true strike. Then I will do that to you. Back up, then we'll attack. There we go. So now we have this corpse, which has some boots, an amulet, a dragon's tooth. A magic staff. The gnolls aren't good people either, though. I wonder if we should deal with them. I don't know if we can deal with them is the trouble. It seems likely that they would defeat me. Got a new journal, eh? This collection of Janah's personal musings and memories, there are many discussions about her allies and her research, which includes the excavation of these tunnels, an old wizard laboratory lost for centuries. Of Timofar, Janah writes, the haughty beast is ripe for betrayal. I wait only until I can find a willing dupe to take the phylactery and destroy the beast. His arrogance is almost equal to my own, and is insufferable. And the cold-hearted reptile dares to betray me. If I do not find someone willing to battle this creature soon, I shall probably have to do it myself. Then I will take control of his kobold army. Between them and my gnolls, we shall have a force to reckon with. Of her mistress, Janah writes, she is a persuasive creature, but I do not trust her. Once I have collected the artifacts, I will call my sisters to me and compel her to assist us. If she refuses, she dies. Allies are only useful when they are obedient. Interesting. We have more bookcases. With a knock spell. Okay. Mel's acid arrow. Oh, some potions. God, I need some potions. Oh, I had potions. What do you know? And what else? Another bookshelf. Alright, what else do we got? Spells. I'll take more spells. Why not? I am sort of tempted to deal with these gnolls as well. Oh, what is this little guy? You hear whispers within your mind and realize this creature is speaking to you telepathically. Its name is Azith, and you feel a strong desire for magic. What do you need magic for? Images flash through your mind depicting a scene where you disappear in a flash and reappear within the high forest, outside the caves. We'll leave you alone for now. I'm still deciding on what we're doing about these gnolls. And by deciding, I mean I'm probably going to save and then try and fight them. And then if I can, I will. These spells I'm gaining. I'm like a real wizard. Got so many summon creatures. We could summon all the creatures. And another grease. Alright, close. So, I think the boots of hardiness are just straight better than what I'm using. Yeah. I definitely like them better. This will be better against the gnolls, though. Alright, let's... hold on. Let's take a nap. And then we'll save. Summon a guy. I'm gonna talk to the chief. Oh. So, I didn't get any experience for helping him, right? No. Alright. In that case... oh, god dang it. Frickin' spell failure. Fine. I'll take off the armor while I summon the thing. It's rude, though. I really need to cast this. Okay, hold on. Well, that did not go well at all. I have faith, though. No worries. We'll deal with these guys. But let's, let's do some magicking before we deal with these guys, right? So we definitely want this guy. And let's Mage Armor Dorna. Ghostly Visage me. Shield me. I guess we'll True Strike me as well. Alright. So then why be glad? It's too late for you to back off.
Stand still so I can hit you.
Alright. We can... Alright. We can take care of some of these excess dudes. Yeah, we need to rapid shot. We're not killing things fast enough. And then... He's got a fancy halberd and a corpse, which has an amulet. Nice. So then we can pop up, loot those chests we couldn't loot before, come back down, cast something on the little wisp, and send ourselves back out to Hive Forest. It's the perfect plan. Climb the rope. It's a perfect plan unless there's a bunch of extra gnolls in here, of course. then it becomes a dreadful plan. But they are not, and so it is not. Summon creature 2. Glittering necklace. Oh, who cares about a two-bladed sword? Okay. Anything else? There's another crate and some more weapon crates. I guess I can sell that. It's not too heavy. And that just has bullets in it. Okay. Well, we got our experience. We got our last bit of looting. I don't know what kind of spell I need to cast at the wisp, but maybe we could just cast like a jolt cantrip or something. Suckers, I'm out of here. All right. Well, what do you know? We made it. But I think we're going to try something new and different, and that's where I go lay down at a reasonable hour. So, if I'm gonna do that, I should stop now because I won't lay down right away. I'll do some other stuff, but I'll most likely be back tomorrow. Of course, there's lots of previous streams. If you stuck by, thanks. If you didn't come by, and then as usual, this message you won't be hearing. Anyways, until next time.